Alright, we are back after our crash. It looks like we only lost about 4 days, which isn't nearly as bad as, excuse me, when we lost our fight during the invasion of France. I did a couple things after making sure my save file was not corrupted or anything. One, I added a Japanese attack priority for this province, which is a victory point. That should, if they can manage to get that, it'll help a little bit with our Soviet surrender progress, which is at 82.6. We should only need a few more provinces. Which we are very close, as you can see. If we can get Kharkov, Tula, and Yaroslavl, we should, that should do it, I think. I didn't do the math, so I definitely could be wrong, but it'll get us close, at least. Or maybe we can blitz another victory condition. But let's get going here. We are winning most of our combats. What we really have to worry about is just not advancing too far and getting encircled. Gonna spread out this, since the Romanians are heavy into Azov, or Rostov, and reinforce the rest of my front. Our HQ situation is just terrible, but... Ooh, Denmarkian uprising, but that's why we have troops here. I know it's not Denmarkian, by the way. I mean, I just can't stand intolerance of other people's cultures. Or the Dutch. It's a terrible joke. Alright, we are on the border of Yaroslavl. We're gonna keep pushing in. Gonna try to, get these as quick as possible because we really need to refocus our efforts on, the Allies, now that the war in the East is practically won. And that'll free up a lot of Japanese troops as well. And that ends the Danish rebellion. So many troops tied up here. It's a mistake a human AI player, or human Soviet player would not have made. A lot of empty space on the Soviet front here. I'm gonna try to push into that. And crossing this river is probably going to be the hardest part, but it's got to be a spot along the line that's weakest. If not, I could just push in from behind. That will do it, but it'll take a lot longer. Got Kharkov. Brings them up to 84. We may need more. Let's see. We may need Stalingrad, which I'm not looking forward to. Gonna start a preliminary navy. maybe one of these provinces is weak enough where we can get across the line, but probably not. Attack on Yaroslav, not going well. We will not accept overseas trades because they'll just destroy our convoys, the ones we have left at least. A ton of doctrines just went off, that's great. Definitely improve the efficiency of our troops. We may need airborne, but I don't know if I actually unlock the ability to get transport planes. Oh, I do. Okay, good. Good. That may help us out in the invasion of Britain. Landing troops on their heads is one way to go about winning. If we do need troops, it's going to have to be in the south, because we're going to have to push on Stalingrad, which will not be an easy road. Soviet Union is trying to get to their objective, whether they will be able to or not. Oh, we did make this river crossing, that's great. We can probably take Tula and cut off all these troops in one single blow. Italy can have all the energy they'd like, because we have a land border. So many troops up there. It's kind of scary, actually. If they broke through, we would be pretty much screwed. Alright, we're gonna pause because we have a ton of pop-ups. It looks like we have an uprising in Yugoslavia. We also have a ton of techs go off. Meaning we're gonna have to kind of revamp what we're doing here. Alright. And upgrades are about to shoot up. So we're going to lose a lot of production, I'd imagine, when the day rolls over. And encirclement maintain, we're going to stop the attacks. At least some of them. 85%, yeah, we're going to need... Now, a mistake I made was not reducing the Soviets' national unity this entire time. That I probably would have won by now if I had been doing that. Alright, let's pause again because we have a... Seems everyone and their brother wants to rebel at this time, which is fine. Shouldn't be a huge problem. All of our techs are looking real good. Attempted breakout here. Ooh. So some reshuffling along our line, nothing major. This is an ugly pocket that we just took. Looks like we have won the battle for Yaroslav, which is great. Now we have to find some more victory points. It's like Vologda, Gorkly are both close. Let's try to cut off all of these troops from easy supply. By taking Ushta here. I believe that links up with this lake, and then we'll have a straight line of defense across the front here. And this pocket is pretty much enclosed. Ton of Soviets, presumably captured or killed. Oop. More Yugoslavian rebellions. They're rising up in the provinces we have units on, which is actually kind of nice. See, Africa's looking good. Ooh, hold on, what's going on down here? Canadian troops taking back Gibraltar. That's probably terrible. So the war in the West is probably going to turn against us pretty quick. Especially if we lose Gibraltar, because that's going to leave Italy open. Yeah, Spain's not going to be able to hold this. So that's bad, essentially. If Russia had fallen by now, that'd be something else, but it looks like the war is going to turn against us soon, so we'll see how it shakes out. We're going to have to start pushing south towards Stalingrad. If I can find an interceptor group, I may be able to help out. May at least prevent the inevitable. Of course it's the Canadians, why wouldn't it be? India's looking good. Ugh. And this is gonna be our spearhead. We're gonna shoot towards Stalingrad. Whether we make it or not, I don't know. I don't know if I have the number of troops to make it through that pocket. Hmm. 86.8, yeah. It's like we'll have to capture 16 more victory points or so. Did not think the problem was going to be not being able to attack fast enough. Oh, we lost where? To the United Kingdom? Yep. That was expected, but where the hell did we lose a province to the UK? Did I gain land somewhere weird? Turin. I clicked OK too fast. Unless the UK's landing... What the hell? Here? No, can't be. Oh, unless... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, this says United Kingdom, but that's only because Yugoslavia is a government in exile, I believe. Weird. So yeah, we are just performing an all-out assault on Russia. We need to kind of wrap this up if we can, which that remains to be seen. Japan not really getting there. Japan took back Wake, which is good. Working on the Philippines, but not making much progress. Running low on fuel. It'll get there. Yeah, okay, good. I was correct in my presumption. Must be UK-funded partisans, which makes sense. Looks like our full-scale offensive seems to be working for the most part. We're just going to keep moving as fast as possible before things get really, really sour in the west. Or I guess rather more sour than they are. Really wish I could catch these guys. Very nice. I thought that had already happened, but that may have been before things crashed. Polish rebels. Again, that's why we have the Waffens floating around. Finally caught them. That should take care of that. Well, we're still a million miles from Stalingrad. We are approaching a well, not really. Still running. Just can't escape these guys. this battle is not going great, but we should be able to turn it around simply by reinforcing. It's one tank unit attacking across the river. Not a big deal, hopefully, at least. I'm gonna try to keep these HQ units involved as best we can. Damn it. Cannot catch these guys. We did lose that battle, but we were immediately attacking back, so it should take care of itself. Man, the Soviet Union is just gigantic. It's quite ridiculous. We're gonna attempt an advance here, if only to prevent reinforcements from arriving from the north. .2, so another Yugoslavian revolt. Maybe I should do an independent Croatia. Oh boy. Alright, well. This session has seen our first real loss of the war, and that's of Tangiers from the Canadian forces that look like they're going to sweep across Africa. Hopefully Italy can maybe stave them off. The Japanese look to be doing well in the Pacific. It's hard to say though. I don't know where US troops are, if there are any. Looks like Japan is not going to be able to make it to this. We'll see. But alright, see you next time, where hopefully we can conquer Russia before the USA arrives, but needing 12 more victory points, and maybe if I take Helsinki, I mean, that would be my one saving grace, maybe. Being able to take Helsinki, which might count, but it's gonna be tough. But alright, see you next time. We'll see if I can pull this off.